Highlight Vibes family, Highlight Vibes, welcome back to the Highest Good to Roll. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm coming on to do a reading for the collective to see what do you need to know at this time for your highest good. I do hope that you all are well, safe, happy, and at peace. So let's start off with the energy oracle just to see what is showing up in your energy, what spirit wants you to know. Okay, you have two, and you have patience and the temple path. This is a message here from your spiritual team of ancestors, your passed over loved ones, your spiritual, your guidance, your guardian angels, that is telling you that you're on a journey, but you're not alone, okay? Some of you are on the path that you're supposed to be on, okay? And others of you, you're walking into this path. This is a message that's like in divine timing, okay? You're on this journey, but I feel like something is going to unfold for you in divine timing. And for those of you who are not yet on your path, or are you just beginning and you don't know what it is that you should be doing, what your purpose is, it's going to be revealed to you in divine timing. Your spiritual team is going to help you as well. These lights here that's around this represent help in the spiritual realm. And I feel like that you're going to receive downloads, information, signs that's going to let you know that you're not alone. And it's going to direct you in what direction to go along this path. So I'm going to read to you what it says. All right. Let's see here. So we're going to start off with the temple path. And it says spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you've been going through now is all a part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and headed in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members, your friends, angels, and guides, all of the loving spiritual helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. And connecting with spirit and your higher self will help you have a wonderful influence on all you experience. There's an affirmation here that says, I open my heart to my spiritual truth and a deeper connection with spirit. Guidance and inspiration come freely and easily to me. So be aware for that guidance. Ask for help. Ask for support. Now we're going to read the patience card. And this says peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it is time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it is telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind broaden your perspective, and let them come through. The affirmation here says, I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. So that is a message that Spirit wants you to know. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Let go of that desperation. Let go of that urgency. Okay? Don't try to force your will on only one way, because they're working some things behind the scene that you may not even be aware of. There's more ways to find happiness, to reach a goal, than what you may even consider. And sometimes, a lot of time, we'll go after what we think is going to make us happy, but Spirit already know there's something that will make you even more happy, that more than what you could even imagine. So just be open to receiving that. Now I'm going to pull a message here from the Psychic Tarot. All right. Spirit, what does the collector need to know at this time? See, yeah, there's a big message here about, this patient. You got patient and planning here. And it's like a calm that just came over me as well in the energy. So Spirit is really wanting someone to know to just calm down and be present in the moment. Choose peace, okay? What else, Spirit? Okay. Anything else? Anything else? I see power. Let's see here. Okay, I'm also seeing a message here too. Some chakras. Yep. Okay, so you have patient and planning. Patient and planning. So like I said before, there's patient out here again. And if you see these two pillars here in the light, it's like, again, something will be unfolding. You'll be able to walk through a door, this portal. It's like, just start making preparations. You don't have to rush through. I feel like the way is going to be open for you. So start planning for whatever it is that you want. Start taking practical steps, writing some things down. Think about some things, okay? It's going to unfold for you in time. You have emotional loss. Some of you may need to work through something, heal your heart space. Or maybe you're just stuck in those thoughts of how you felt. You felt a loss and it's taking you aback. But you just need to be present in the moment and let those feelings move through you. Don't try to just force them out or push them to the side and avoid them, but just give yourself the time and the space to let however you feel move through you, okay? It's okay to feel the loss, but it's important to accept how you feel and prepare yourself, give yourself time to heal so that you can move on, so you can let go of this emotional loss. Because you also had this card of moving on. So take this however it resonates. Some of you need to move on, and this could be from the way of thinking, the way you perceive a certain situation. Okay? Because like, again, I'm getting like, for some of you, it goes back to this patient card of letting go of desperation, okay, and urgency. And somebody may be holding on to something. With this emotional loss, someone is holding on to something that you need to release and let go of. Move on from that space. Move on from that way of thinking and a way of being. because there are some changes that's coming. You have material and financial and material changes. So there's a change that's happening in the areas of your finances. So some of you this urgency may be coming from a fear or a lack of insecurity, because we have base chakra here, and the base is the root chakra. This is where your finances, your material wealth, your survival, all of those emotions there is held in the root chakra. So I feel like some of you need to work on your root chakra, maybe light you a candle, do some root chakra meditations, okay? And know that you're not alone, and some changes is going to happen, and it's going to happen for the better. Now, I noticed that there is also a crown chakra out here. So again, I'm going back to this temple path that some of you are going to be gaining insight and awareness from your spiritual team. You may be receiving downloads. You may just feel really intuitive, okay? I feel like something is going to be unfolded for you, and you're going to have more insight and awareness. And at the bottom of the deck is throat chakra. I know I couldn't think of, but yeah, the throat chakra. So there's a need to express yourself for some type of way. Now, and this doesn't necessarily mean speaking, but that is a main thing with expressing yourself, standing in your truth. But some of you just may need to just write some things down. Okay? Express your ideas. Express the way you feel. Write a letter to yourself. Write a letter to your spiritual team, or to someone that you're missing with this emotional loss, if that's the case. Okay? But there is a need to express yourself. I'm going to look into this further. Let's just clarify. What is this patient and planning? So you have a Knight of Pentacles. It says take a methodical approach and you will achieve your dreams. Okay, patience again, clever, responsible, conservative. Okay, so once again, there's an opportunity that's coming, you guys. You see this person with this is the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight is coming with an opportunity to help you reach your goals. So that's why you need to be patient and start planning, so that you'll be able to take this methodical approach into reaching your dreams. Let's clarify. I want to see what this emotional loss is. Okay, I see the Seven of Pentacles. So some of you, it may be you lost an investment, you feel like you lost an opportunity, or something that is, dear to you. Now, this Seven of Pentacles says, look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. Hear it again. It talks about planning, you guys, progress, okay, perseverance, reflection, and remembering. So maybe some of you need to stop thinking about what didn't work for you, what you lost. Stop thinking about that. You're just playing it over and over in your head. And Spirit is wanting you to move on from that. Okay? Because there's another way of achieving your goals. Just because it didn't happen one certain way, there is another way that Spirit may have in mind, or is calibrating something for you. But you can't stay in that space. Some changes is happening. You need to, move on from it. So let's take one for this moving on. Okay. Yep. You have the Five of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay. The Five of Wands says, learn to take life as it comes, both positive and negative. Okay. The Page of Cups says, don't let your emotions get in the way. It just clarified what I just said. Spirit said, don't be hung up on that emotional loss. And don't be hung up on just one way of doing things. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Okay? That's just causing some unnecessary conflict for you. There's other ways of reaching your goal. Now let's see what this financial change, this financial and material change. Let's clarify it. What is this? Okay. Two of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So this change is something that's going to make you happy. The Two of Wands says believe in your personal power. This is justice, okay? These are planning again, making decisions, taking first steps. Look, this person got the world in their hand. All right? All they got to do is decide what direction they want to go in. But whichever they choose is going to lead to financial security. Also, having everything you want. This person is self-made. The Nine of Pentacles took the necessary steps to build, to get to here, so that they can enjoy the fruit of their labor. Enjoy the results of all your hard work. So, prepare. Because look what you're headed toward. Let's take one for this base chakra. Because it may not feel like you are secure, but you have security. You're okay. All right? Let's take one for this base chakra. Okay. Yeah. The Sun card, and it fell out in reverse. But that's just what I'm saying. It may look like you don't have that support or you're not winning, but you are. Okay? Now, the Sun in reverse says unhappiness, negativity, failure, need for reflection. So that's what Spirit wants you all to do. Work on this root chakra and feel grounded, feel supported, feel, secure. Let's take one for the throat chakra. You have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups says, step back from everything to gain perspective. Daydreams, illusion, choices, escapism, promises unfulfilled, loss of control. Some of you need to stand on how you feel. Express that. Okay? And make choices. Step out of this illusion. And I just heard like somebody need to tell someone else that is making you feel this way, that this is not what you choose anymore. Okay? You're making a choice. You don't let anyone make a choice for you. Express how you feel. Tell them that you're no longer living in this daydream, this illusion, this fantasy. Okay? You're grounded. This root chakra, you're getting grounded. You're seeing things for what they are. And you're going to take your power back. Express it. Say, I'm no longer living in this illusion. Some of you may need to go in solitude. At the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. This talks again about change. It says, you have strength in new beginnings. The cycle restarts. Talks about change, chance, fate. So, what I'm getting, you guys, is all in divine timing, okay? You're on your path. You're not alone. Don't get lost in emotions. Don't get lost in the illusion of how things look on the surface, because things are going to unfold in divine timing. It may not make sense to you right now, But just trust. Trust that you are where you need to be. And if you're not, some of you are not, but things will unfold, and Spirit is giving you what you need to do in order to get there. You need to let go of that emotional loss. You need to move on, okay? And come back to a state of trust, a state of groundness, and feel like that you are secure, because you are. And express yourself. Stand in your truth. So we're going to get some final messages here, and I'm going to wrap this up. Okay, look, I said stand in your truth. The first card out was be authentic. So whatever that looks like for you, be authentic. Just like me today. I'm coming on here, no makeup, no nothing. I'm just being authentic, okay? Some of you just need to express yourself and stand on whatever that look like for you. Don't try to fit into nobody else's box, okay? What else, Spirit? What else? That's the main thing. And see, nothing else is wanting to come out here. So that's a message, you guys. So, yes. Look at here. Boss up. Some of you need to boss up. Standing in your power, okay? Make those plans, okay? Patient planning, because that's what you're moving toward. You're moving toward bossing up with this Nine of Pentacles. I told you this is self-made. What? Queen of everything. I'm talking to a divine feminine out here. And this could also mean male too. You are embracing your feminine energy. All right? Know that you are the queen of everything. The self-made again. Bossing up. All right? And at the bottom of this deck is connect with nature. So some of you, to get grounded, connect with nature, okay? And I also get with, you're going to go outside, connect with nature, and you're going to gain some insight. Your spiritual team, your ancestors, they're going to talk to you. Nature is talking to you. That's the divine, okay? So get connected. We're going to leave it at that. I hope that this has helped you all in some way. Thank you all for stopping by. And until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and high vibes.